afternoon, everyone. I'm Drupali Bellam, and today's my topic is Macbeth Hamasha, the role of ambition in his downfall. This is my personal information. Introduction: Defining Hamasha and Macbeth's tragic flow. So, what is Hamasha? Hamasha, often referred as the tragic flow, is a concept deeply ingrained in the tradition of tragedy. It is a character trait or quality in the protagonist that leads their downfall. In Shakespeare tragedies, hamartia is often manifested as a character's fatal flaw, which ultimately triggers a chain of events that result in tragedy. What is a Macbeth's tragic flaw? So, Macbeth's tragic flaw is his unchecked ambition or hamartia, which is a term used to describe a fatal flaw in tragic hero. Macbeth's ambition leads him to commit immoral acts such as murdering King Duncan and Banquo and slaughtering the family of Macduff. Hamasha often referred to as the tragic flaw. Macbeth's ambition, the driving force behind his action, the seeds of ambition. Macbeth's journey begins with the witch's prophecy, which promised him unimaginable power. This prediction plants the idea of kingship in his mind, sparkling a desire for greatness. This newfound ambition begins to overshadow his loyalty and morality. The temptation of power, the witch's words coupled with her innate desire for advancement create inner conflict. Macbeth is torn between his conscience and the allure of power. His ambition pushes him towards dark and irreversible actions. The price of ambition. Once Macbeth succumbs to ambition, it drives him to commit a regicide, killing King Duncan. To protect his position, he engages in a further tyrannical acts, leading to paranoia and violent slaughter. Uh, his unbridled ambition destroyed relationship, creates chaos in Scotland, and ultimately leads to his tragic downfall. Influences and seeds of ambition. Witch's prophecy. The witch's prophecy, all hail Macbeth that shall be king hereafter, fuel his ambition, planting the seeds of power in his mind. Lady Macbeth's influence. Lady Macbeth manipulates and encourages Macbeth's ambition, pushing him towards the regicide. She embodies ambition to ruthless determination. The path to destruction. Regicide. Driven by ambition, Macbeth commits regicide by murdering King Duncan, his sovereign. These acts marks the beginning of his descent into tyranny and paranoia. Macbeth's ambition escalates into paranoia and tyranny. He becomes isolated, suspicious, and increasingly ruthless in the quest of power. Murders and slaughters. He murders Banquo, a potential rebel, and attempts to kill his son, Fleance. He also orders the slaughter of Macbeth's family and deepening his moral descent. Downfall and consequences. Isolation and moral decay. Macbeth's ambition isolates him as a betrayal and destroys his allies. His moral decay leads to tyranny and ensures his downfall. Confidence, overconfidence, and prophecy. The witch's prophecy, none of woman born shall harm Macbeth, fills him with a dangerous confidence. Blinded by misinterpretation, he undermines his vulnerability and seals his fate. Macbeth's death and his region and legacy. Macbeth's arrogance blind him to prophecy's true meaning, leading to his death at Macduff's hand. His ambition tarnishes his legacy, reducing the respected warrior to dispatch tyrant with no enduring honor. Macbeth's tragic end and the downfall of once honorable man. The final battle. The final battle takes place, symbolizing the clash between good and evil. Macbeth's ambition has led to bloody conflict, and his fate hangs in the balance. The confrontation. Macbeth and Macduff confront each other. The duel represents the struggle between the force of darkness and light, with Macbeth's ambition leading to his demise. The fall. Macbeth, defeated and slain by Macduff, meets his tragic end. His death marks the end of his reign of terror and restoration of the order. Here, through this slide, we can find that one a loyal soldier, Macbeth once a loyal soldier, and how his journey with seeds of ambition and murders of King Duncan and Banquo. Through this, his downfall happened. Conclusion. Macbeth's tragic downfall is a powerful exploration of unchecked ambition, moral decay, and consequences of misinterpreted prophecy. His overconfidence, isolation, and disregard for morally ultimately leads to his demise, while the fall of Lady Macbeth highlights the psychological toll of their deeds. In the end, Macbeth's legacy is one of the tyranny and failures, serving as a timeless cautionary tale about destructive power of ambition when left unchecked by reason and ethics. These are my references, and thank you. Now you are free to ask questions. Rupali, my question is, what are some other examples of Shakespeare's tragedies, and what are the heroines of tragic plots? Yes, Shakespeare tragedies are major focuses on hamartia. If we find Othello, so in Othello we can find Othello's tragic flaw is his jealousy, and through his jealousy, his happen his downfall. And if we others, so if we take others, so in King Lear's downfall by his by his pride and by his pride. Next.
So, Krupali, my question is, how does Macbeth struggle between wanting power and knowing what's right, show the dangers of ambition?
Yes, Krishna. And in starting, we find that Macbeth has a struggle between think that what is right and what is wrong. That whenever he think to kill the Duncan, that time he find that he something feel bad. But after all, his ambition is take over, and however his ambition take over, that he he ready to kill Duncan, as like after his ambition is power, desire power is more graceful, and then he ready to kill Macduff's family and Banco as well. Thank you.